So in today's video, we are going to be going over, discussing, and looking at 10 famous people's mugshots. Oh yeah, famous people get arrested too. Before we get into this, I do want to let you guys know that this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, just to spread awareness on the news and things that have happened very publicly. Please, as always, remember to be kind to everyone in your everyday life, in the grocery store, at home, and especially in the comment section down below. Please do not show hate to anybody, anywhere, at any time. Good morning, my lovelies, my beauties, my friends. My name is Christina and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you will subscribe, stick around, take a chance on hearing some things that I have to say. And if you are a returning subscriber, y'all already know, y'all are my babies. So good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing day. So you guys, I was freaking out when I saw these. Bill Gates has been arrested. Yes, used to be like one of, or if not the richest man in the world. So, you know, it's kind of funny to see some of these mugshots and read what they got arrested for. And we're going to talk about that. If you don't already know me, hi, my name is Christina. Whenever I was 21, I was sentenced to 3 years prison in the state of Florida. So I've done a little time myself, been arrested a time or two myself, although it is not a cool thing. It is not fun. Wish I would have never went down that road or done that. And also, if you guys don't already know, the last time I've had a run-in with the police has been 2005, so almost 15 years now. So I'm doing good, just so you know, changed behavior. Woo woo. Alrighty, so let's just get into this. The first person that we're going to talk about that's been arrested is Bill Gates. All right, Bill Gates, this is so hilarious. Let me read you. Look at his mugshot. He's so cute with his little glasses and his little cheesy smile. Y'all ain't gonna find no mugshots on me smiling. I was not smiling in my mugshots. I was mad every single time I was mad about something, but look at how cute he is. Oh, he's so cute. Let me read you guys what he said. Bill Gates' famous mugshot was taken in Albuquerque, New Mexico in 1977 for driving without a license and running a stop sign. A year later, Gates moved his startup company, Microsoft, to Seattle, and he famously received 3 speeding tickets in his Porsche 911 driving to Washington State. The arrest apparently didn't hold Gates back. Forbes estimates he's worth $96 billion. Making him the second wealthiest person in the world after Jeff Bezos. What? Okay then. Good job. Now, before we get into this anymore, this does not mean that you should go out and you can get arrested and whatever. Like, that does not mean this. This just means people make bad choices sometimes, and you know, no choice or no decision is too hard to come back from. I can tell you guys from experience, it doesn't matter how low you are, how far down your rock bottom is, you can always come back up with a lot of hard work. Okay, let's get into the next one. Number 2, Jeremy Meeks. Now this is known as the hot felon. Do you guys remember when this picture, this mugshot was like going viral online? Could you imagine? Like, I think that he had a wife and kids when that happened, and then they ended up splitting up afterwards because of all the attention and fame. And I don't know for sure, but I heard, what I had heard was what they were saying and stuff over there around, you know what I'm saying, when they was talking, was that as soon as he got out, he had a modeling deal ready for him, like when it went viral. And I know I've seen him on Fashion Nova, so he's doing his thing. Let me put this in a little bit different words, okay? Jeremy Meeks is a former Crips slang member and convicted felon who became famous during his mugshot. After arrested during a California slang sweep called Operation Ceasefire, Stockton police posted his mugshot on their Facebook page. His hot felon mugshot went viral, racking up 97,000 likes while serving his prison sentence for a firearm and grand theft charges. Meeks was recruited for a modeling contract and is now a fashion model with 1.6 million Instagram followers. Do what? He is a cutie though. His eyes are so pretty. All right, the third person we're gonna talk about today is my ex-boyfriends, you know. I hate that I had to break up with him. Like, I wish he would literally stop texting me constantly. Like, Eminem, I'm over it. We are done. Move on. No, just kidding. Obviously kidding. But Eminem, in 2000, Marshall Mathers, aka Eminem, was arrested on June 4, 2000 and charged with pistol whipping a man who was allegedly kissing his wife, Kim Mathers, outside the Hard Rock Sports Bar in Warren, Michigan. Prosecutors dropped a charge of assault with a dangerous weapon as a plea deal where Eminem pled guilty to carrying a concealed weapon and was sentenced to 2 years probation. All right, number 4, and all my little babies out there's probably favorite little cutie is none other than Justin Bieber. Oh, now look at his smile. You are too happy, Justin. Like, why are you smiling like that? This is not a Calvin Klein photo shoot, baby boy. This is a mug shot, but he was still working the camera. Look at it. But you can tell, look in the side picture, the one where he's like face to the side, he don't look happy there. He's like, man, duh. You can tell that he is like a model at heart because he's like, man, and then he gets to his face, he's like, no. So, okay, this is in 2014. Justin Bieber and the singer Khalil were arrested in Miami, Florida in 2014, allegedly for drag racing a yellow Lamborghini, resisting arrest, and driving under the influence of alcohol, marijuana, and prescription drugs. Bieber pled guilty to resisting arrest without violence and a lesser charge of driving without due care and attention. Now, that's a little scary. I'm not even gonna lie. The fact that he was drag racing while intoxicated, holy cow, so many people could have lost their lives. So that's one where I can definitely say bravo to the cops for, you know, taking him in. Although I don't want anybody to get arrested. I don't want anybody to go to jail. But, you know, so many worse things could have happened than him going to jail had he not got pulled over and went to jail. I mean, you could just imagine. Like, that's scary. So, Justin, I'm gonna need you to keep it together now. I think he's doing really good now. If you guys don't know, he just married his wife and she is an absolute beauty. And he seems to be doing okay, right? Y'all got any tea on Justin? If you do, let me know below. Now this one, I gotta have a lot of opinions about this one, okay? Number 5 was Martin Luther King Jr., one of the most greatest men that ever lived, that he completely changed our country in so many ways, and he went through so much in doing it. So let me go ahead and read this for you guys. Martin Luther King Jr. was famously arrested in 1956 in Montgomery, Alabama, while participating in the Rosa Parks-inspired bus boycotts protesting bus segregation. King won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964 for combating racial inequality through nonviolence resistance. At age 35, he was the youngest man to ever receive the Nobel Prize. So, this is what I have to say about this. Although, once again, I don't think anybody should get arrested. I think that you shouldn't. But if you're going to get arrested, this is the way that you do it. So, good for him. And I do want to note that I'm very thankful that whoever wrote this article didn't just put his arrest in there. They made sure to add, you know, that Martin Luther King Jr. won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964 for combating racial inequality through nonviolence resistance. Like, they didn't just leave it at he was arrested, right? They put in the positives of everything, you know what I'm saying? And then also I want to note that he was arrested in 1956 and he won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. So he won the Nobel Peace Prize after he was arrested. And I think it's incredible. Like, we love you, Martin Luther King Jr. All right, so number 6 is this little cutie right here, Bruno Mars. Look at his smile. He's so adorable. Aww. He just looks like a sweet boy here. All right, he's a man, right? But he just looks like a sweet boy. And, oh, just look at his face. So in 2010, he was arrested, and it says, singer Peter Jean Hernandez, aka Bruno Mars, was arrested in 2010 in a bathroom of the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada for felony substance charges. Mars pled guilty to a substance possession of 2.6 grams. Under his plea deal, charges were eventually dismissed after he paid $2,000 fine and completed 200 hours of community service and 8 hours of drug counseling. Good for you, Bruno Mars. You know, that's something that we don't talk a lot about is, you know, I could not imagine the pressure to use substances when you are famous like that, when anything is at your fingertips and you have all the money in the world and you're really, really stressed out and you have people attacking you and picking you apart for every little thing. Like, you know, it's got to be really hard. And I'm so glad that he did what, you know, he did with his community service hours and taking the counseling and got out from underneath the charge. And I really hope that he is clean to this day, but he's a little cutie, a little cutie, cute. All right, here is another little cutie here with his bad attitude and going off on everybody, and all of his rants on social media is none other than 50 Cent. Now listen, guys, I love me some 50 Cent. I love me some 50 Cent. Everything about him, his attitude, even though he's kind of roguish, you know, he's really tough, and he's, you know, he's an incredible actor, you guys. Did y'all see that movie Den of Thieves? That was such a good movie. Let me know if y'all saw that down below. If you didn't, you should watch it. He's such a good actor. Like, I don't know. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. So what does it say? In 1994, rapper Curtis Jackson, aka 50 Cent, was photographed at age 19 while serving time in New York State Department of Corrections Services. In August 1994, Jackson had pleaded guilty to felony charges of selling substances. Now, if you guys don't know, he's actually been shot. I want to say he's shot 8 times. I'm not really sure how many times he got shot, and I don't want to look it up now while I'm filming, but he's been shot before. Like, 50 Cent has lived that life for real. Like, literally, look at his mugshot. He looks like he will knock your head off, okay? He will. And like, I'm just so proud of him, of how far he's come. I mean, look at this mugshot, and then look at him now and all the things he's doing with movies and, you know, different stuff. And it's like his music. I mean, everybody remembers his music career, right? Unless you're living under a rock, maybe you don't know who 50 Cent is, but he's pretty incredible. But like, I just love to see stuff like this. You know, I love to see people really coming up and changing their lives and turning it all around for the good. So we love you, 50 Cent. Alrighty, the 8th person that we're going to be talking about today is none other than our beloved Khloe Kardashian. Did you guys know she's been arrested before? Did you guys know she has a mugshot? Did you know? I didn't know. I didn't know until I found this article, which this article will be linked down below, by the way. All right, Khloe Kardashian, 2008. Kardashian turned herself into Los Angeles County Jail in California in 2008 for violating terms of her probation for a 2007 DUI conviction. Khloe did not complete the alcohol education program or the community service that she promised to under her probation terms. Khloe was supposed to serve up to 30 days in jail, but was released just 30 hours later due to overcrowding. Oh, I bet they did. Oh, I bet they did release her due to overcrowding. She was supposed to serve 30 days. Could you imagine Khloe Kardashian? Oh my God. Can you imagine? Like, oh my, if any of you guys know, or if any of you guys have ever been to jail, it's dirty in there. It's nasty. The food is, I mean, come on. You know, all kinds of stuff. Could you imagine, like, but due to overcrowding? Right. Listen, whenever I was in jail, there were people sleeping on the floor because it was overcrowded. They wasn't letting none of us out, child. Okay, due to overcrowding, right? Alrighty, and the 9th person that we're going to be talking about today is none other than Kim Kardashian's ex-BFF, and that is the beautiful Paris Hilton. Yes, now I know I've seen her mugshot before, but I don't remember what she did, so let's read. In 2010, Paris Hilton was arrested in Las Vegas, Nevada in 2010 on suspicion of felony substance possession after a container of the substance fell out of her handbag at the Las Vegas hotel. She pled guilty to 2 misdemeanor charges of substance possession and obstructing an officer. She was sentenced to 1 year probation, 200 hours of community service, and agreed to complete an intensive substance abuse program. What? Could you, like, I want to know that story. Can we get a story time? I mean, did you have your purse and it fell out in front of an officer? Or did you have it in your purse and it fell out in front of a person and a person told an officer? Like, I need answers, Paris. I need answers. Just hit me up on my email, girl. Text me, shoot me a Snapchat, girl. I need to know what happened. Who saw you, girl? Who dropped? Anyways, I really hope that she did her stuff, her community service hours. I know, if you guys don't know this, but here in Florida, or it was whenever I was on probation, you can actually pay off your community service hours instead of doing them. It's like, I want to say like a minimum wage. So if you had if it's $8 an hour and it's, 200 hours, you would just pay 8 times, whatever. Yeah, that amount of number. But I don't know if it's like that where she lives, but it's like that, or was like that here. All right, and the 10th person and the last person that we are going to be talking about today is none other than the iconic, never forgotten, musical genius mastermind, Tupac Shakur. Yay! Some of y'all are too young to know who this is, but you can look up a song, California Love, just whatever. The movie Poetic Justice. Oh, you guys, I loved that movie. I used to watch that movie over and over and over and over again. Tupac Shakur, aka Tupac, and Machiavelli was arrested for assaulting a 19-year-old woman that he met in a New York nightclub, along with his 3 friends. He was sentenced to 4.5 years prison, but received an early release after only serving 9 months in the Clinton Correctional Facility. Shakur was later shot and killed in September of 1996. The murder was never officially solved. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm surprised I didn't read these first, and I thought that he had got arrested for an actual homicide. I did not know that it was for assaulting a woman. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. I'm kind of shook right now. I'm kind of taken back. I would have hoped that he would never do something like that, but I guess he did. Okay. I'm confused. I'm confused right now. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? All right, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this video down below. Do you guys want me to do more videos like this where I talk about famous people or whatever and show you mugshots and talk about them being arrested and just kind of having a little chit chat? If you don't, that's fine. If you do, let me know. Other than that, please, as always, do not forget to like this video. Like it. It's a free way that you can help your girl out. And until next time, I love you guys so very much. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.